Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Whether you are new or have been here before, I'm so glad you decided to stop by. In today's video, I'm super excited to be sharing with all of you that Dermstore is having their anniversary sale that is kicking off in a few days. It's going to run from August 10th through the 19th. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a little bit of the details about the sale as well as my picks. So if you're interested in hearing about both of those, then stay tuned. So if you have followed me for any length of time, either here on YouTube or over on Instagram, you will know that Dermstore is one of my favorite retailers. They have a variety of product categories, anywhere from skincare, hair care, makeup, and body, with a variety of price points that I think are great for every budget. And not only do they have great customer service, but they have sales. And this girl likes a good sale. And what I think makes this sale special is that quite a few of the brands that are typically excluded from other sales that Dermstore has are included in this sale. And another thing is that many of the brands are 25% off. The sale price will range from $15 to $25, with the bulk of the brands being 25% off. So it's a great opportunity to either stock up on favorites or to try something new. This video is not sponsored by Dermstore, however, they are one of my favorite retailers. They do from time to time send me products in PR. I did receive a few things recently, and so since I'd heard about the sale that was happening, I wanted to share some of those products as well as some of my favorites that I think are worth checking out, as well as some of the things that I may pick up in the sale as well. So before I share with you this bucket of stuff, doesn't even all fit in here, I was going to briefly share with you the brands that are included in the sale. So the 15% off brands are Darfun, Obagi, Paula's Choice, and Perricone MD. And the 20% off brands include Dermaflash, Dr. Dennis Gross, Hum Nutrition, Naya24, and Sigma Beauty. And there's quite a long list of brands that are 25% off, so I'm just going to highlight a few. And a few, I mean probably like 50. It is African Botanics, Allies of Skin, Alterna, Amazing Cosmetics, Aquis, Aromatherapy Associates, Artis Brushes, Beauty Blender, Briogeo by Terry, CeraVe, Caudalie, Color Science, Cover Effects, Cowshed, DHC, Dermadoctor, Dr. Brandt, Elemis, Epiance, Erna Laszlo, Eve Lom, Farmhouse Fresh, Glow Skin Beauty, Herbivore, Honest Beauty, Indy Lee, Joanna Vargas, Jouer, Karuna, Kevin Aquan, Laura Geller, Plume Hair and Lash Science, Replenix, Revitalash, Sunday Riley, Tarte Cosmetics, Tula Skincare, Vita Liberata, and Youth to the People. That is quite an extensive list. So first I thought we could dive into devices. I'm going to put this bucket of products on the floor, and we're going to kick things off with Harry Josh. This was sent to me last, I want to say end of September, early October of last year. This is the newer model. It's the Ultra Light Pro Tool Blow Dryer, and it looks gross because this is real life. It needs to be cleaned. This was a lifesaver, you guys. Late last year, I was actually in the market for a new blow dryer. I wanted to upgrade my Babyliss, which is a great dryer, but I wanted something a little bit more compact, something with more oomph to it, and something that I could style my hair as I was blow drying. This came at a time where I was having surgery on my arm for my melanoma, and this was a lifesaver. This is so lightweight, I was able to style my hair myself. I thought my husband was going to have to blow dry my hair for me, and it didn't take all that long. I thought I was going to have to really twist his arm to blow dry my hair for me, but I was actually able to do quite a bit of it myself, and this really shaved about 10 minutes off of my blow drying routine. So immediately I was blown away, and this has been an absolute must-have in my hair care routine. Not only has it sped up my routine, but because I can do styling as I'm drying, I feel like it saves me time when I'm flat ironing my hair. I find that I get a much smoother effect. And so with that being said, I think that this has actually been better for the health of my hair. Now this is a pricey blow dryer. This is something that's more of an investment, but this is something that I imagine I'm going to have in my arsenal for years and years to come. So if you have been on the market for a microcurrent device, the NuFace is one that you may want to check out. I think they're probably the brand that's most synonymous with microcurrent therapy. This is the Mini. This was gifted to me, I want to say about 1.5 years ago. And I was using it kind of on and off. I wasn't being as consistent with it, but that has since changed. I've noticed in the past 6 months or so that this area of my face has lost a good bit of tone. I think part of that is just to be expected with age, but I've also been pretty consistent using my mouth guard at night for my teeth grinding. And so it's kind of shifted things a little bit, and it's kind of made this a little less taut, if you will. So I've been using this consistently for the last 2 weeks. I'm doing a consistent 30-day, every single night without fail challenge, or self-challenge. And the other major area of concern for me with kind of overall lift and toning is my brows. I do have hooded lids, and so I am trying to lift my brows a little bit. I will definitely keep you guys posted on that. I know of quite a few friends that have seen amazing results with Microcurrent, and for a while I was kind of getting discouraged, but a friend of mine from Instagram reminded me that just as you would go to the gym, don't expect results after using it for a few days in a row. Consistent use is going to get you the results. Just like the muscles with your body, the muscles in your face are not going to kind of rebound in a matter of a couple days. And I thought that that was really good advice. Something that I definitely needed to be reminded of. I believe that NuFace makes the recommendation of using this daily for 30 to 60 days and then cutting down to 2 to 3 nights a week once you kind of get the desired results that you have. So I will definitely keep you guys posted on this. I did take some before pictures, and I'm kind of taking pictures throughout. But if you are in the market for one of these, definitely check out the sale, and they have a cute little hot pink one if that's kind of your thing. Now, something that's become more popular lately with skincare is dermaplaning. This is something that I have done at home. Typically, I will use one of the Tingle razors. I've been using these for about the last year or so, and I do see positive effects in my skin. It helps to remove peach fuzz as well as that top layer of dead skin cells. And that's great, but there's also a new device from Dermaflash. It's the 2.0 exfoliating device. I've had my eye on this since it came out, since I also saw it in the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. So if you didn't pick that up during that sale and it's something that you've wanted to try, consider the one at Dermstore. I believe that the one that they had on sale at Nordstrom was in a baby pink. They also have a really pretty blue one over at Dermstore, and they also sell the replacement cartridges with the cleanser and moisturizer that I believe comes with the kit. So that's something that I may end up picking up. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to see what my budget is by the time that the sale is over. So 2 brands that I think are worth checking out that do both makeup as well as skincare are Color Science and Glow Skin Beauty. Color Science is an absolute favorite of mine. The Sunforgettable Brush On Sunscreen is my favorite way to reapply sunscreen. This can be a pricey item, so if you're either looking to stock up or try this for the first time, now would be a great time to do that. I've also been a huge fan of the 3-in-1 Total Eye. This has lasted me forever. I keep thinking it's going to run out, and there's still product left over, so I will probably be picking up another one of these because I imagine this is going to run out soon. This has been great in the morning times because I find I'm able to kind of bypass an eye cream in the morning, and it also doubles as a color corrector. With consistent use, I've noticed that this inner corner area of my eye, that it's a little less dark and it's not quite as crepey. My area of skin right there is getting a little bit thinner. It's not quite as tight. And so this has definitely helped with that. So I will probably be picking up a backup of this. And a product that I received recently that I have been reaching for over and over again is the Santa Fe bronzer. This is a really, really pretty bronzer. It's not too warm and it's not too muddy. It's kind of that perfect bronze shade. I have it on my skin today, and I'm reaching for this over and over again. So if you're in the market for a new bronzer, this is definitely one that you may want to check out. Next up is Glow Skin Beauty. My mom is a huge fan of their moisturizing skin tint SPF 30. It's her favorite sunscreen to apply every day. I am a huge fan of their lipsticks. I want to try more from their line, but these lipsticks I reach for over and over again. Today I have on the shade Pillow Talk, which is very similar to another Pillow Talk shade that we have all heard about. It's kind of this pretty mauvey pinky nude. Let me see if I can swatch these for you guys. So that's Pillow Talk. And it's a really pretty creamy formula, and it doesn't feel too matte on the lips, and there's pretty good longevity with this. I applied this, I want to say about 3 hours ago, and it's still going strong. This one is Date Night, which is a really pretty berry color. This one is French Nude, like a pinky nude right there. I think I'm going to take that one to work with me tomorrow, and it's got the nice magnetic closure. I love that. And last but not least, this is a really pretty classic red with just a hint of like being one of like those blue tone reds, which really brings out like the white of your teeth. So those are those 4 shades, and I believe these retail for $24, which I think is a great price point for those. And I like the idea of skincare based makeup. There's the inclusion of antioxidants and other skin-loving ingredients, and it's something that I think we're going to see more and more of as a trend going forward. Alright, so next up is body. The next brand that I want to share is Farmhouse Fresh. I've only tried one product from the brand. I believe it's their Island Elixir, which is a body cream. It smells just like pina colada. It smells fantastic. I know my friend Heather is a huge fan of the brand. They are a natural body care brand and they have the most adorable packaging. I'll try to include some pictures in this video. And they've got like scrubs that have like a little wooden spoon to kind of scoop the scrub out. I just think it's super adorable. It's a nice thing to buy yourself, and I think that they would make really great gifts, especially this time of year if you have kids and they're going back to school and you'd like to pick up something special for their teacher. I think now might be a great opportunity for that, especially during the sale. A body care brand that I was recently introduced to in my FabFitFun box is Aromatherapy Associates. I received their De-Stress Muscle Gel in my box, and this has been an absolute godsend. I have been really enjoying using this after I come home from work. I've had a really strenuous, long day, and I have a lot of tension in my back and in my neck. I have arthritis in my neck, and I get a lot of tension really, really easily, especially if I'm not sleeping. The scent, the feeling on the skin, how easy it is to kind of massage and get those knots out. This has just been absolutely wonderful. It has the most beautiful lavender scent. I mean, it smells like a candle, it smells like a spa. So this is a pricier item, but during a sale would be a great time to pick something like this up. I think I might get a backup. It's an absolute treat for me. I genuinely look forward to this when I'm on my ride home from work. I also ordered some new sneakers. I am determined about getting back in shape. I feel like if I'm telling all of you guys that, I will really stick to it. So I'm kind of making that commitment now. So I foresee myself using more of this in the future as I'm getting all of my muscles back in shape. So the last body care brand that I wanted to mention was Cowshed. I have not tried anything from this brand, but I know that my friend Abby, More Than Just Skin, and I believe Caroline Hirons as well, are fans of this brand. It's a British-based spa brand, and they have some really cute names, and so I may pick up something from their line. And if there's anything that you have tried from Cowshed or any of the brands that I mention or that you know are in the sale, definitely leave them in the comments below, and maybe I will have to check that out. So moving right along into skincare, my favorite category, a brand that I have had on my radar for quite some time is Allies of Skin. I recently did a post on Instagram where I mentioned some of my wish list items, and I can now cross actually 2 of those off. And the first item is the 1A All Day Pollution Repair Mask. And one of the things that really intrigued me about this line was the idea of many of these products being multitaskers. They have masks, cleanser combos, and then this I would probably consider a serum, moisturizer, mask trio. It combines a lot in this product, and one of the things that I feel really drew me to this line is that I am super busy, as I know many of you are, and I don't necessarily have time for a lengthy routine, especially in the mornings. So as I'm moving further into my program, I'll be starting clinicals in a few weeks. I need to get out the door quick, but I don't want to skimp on the ingredients that I know my skin's going to respond to, especially because I'm more stressed out lately because of school and everything. So I know that if I skimp on those things, it will show my skin. So something like this that I can throw on in the morning, I can cleanse, tone, throw this on, SPF out the door. Well, and of course, some makeup. I am really drawn to that. So I was thinking about using this a couple times a week just to kind of give my skin an added nutrient boost when I feel like my skin is really lacking. So I will definitely keep you guys posted on that. Allies of Skin is also a pricier brand, so now while it's on sale would be a great time if this is a brand or any of these other brands or ones that you have had on your radar. Again, just because this is a sale doesn't mean go crazy, but if you have been wanting to take advantage of a sale but have just been waiting, then now might be its time. So on the opposite side of the spectrum in terms of cost is Bioderma. This is one of my favorite micellar waters. I picked up 2 of these in the recent Amazon Prime Day sale. If you were not able to take advantage of that, either you missed the sale or you weren't a Prime member for whatever reason, and maybe are wanting to try this or stock up on this, this is the Sensibio H2O. This is the one that is geared more towards sensitive prone skin, which I have. It's my favorite. I have been through several of these, and I think this does a really great job of cutting through makeup. It's great as a first cleanse at night, so I'm a huge fan. Now would be a great time to try if it's something that you have had on your list. So a product that I don't think that I've talked about on my channel before is from Caudalie. It's the Resveratrol Eye Lifting Balm. Even though it says balm, this is not a balm, you guys. This is a serum, and that is my favorite texture of eye creams. I don't like a lot of heaviness under the eye. I want something that's kind of light, soothing. My big concerns for under my eyes are darkness and puffiness. I am prone to both of these. Part of it is genetic. Thanks, Mom. But this is great. This is my second tube, and as you guys can see, I am a little bit more than halfway done with this. I may pick up another one. I may try to wait until maybe Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I know that there are sales, especially Dermstore has a big one right around then, but this is really great. I feel like this is also lasts me forever. So if you're looking for something along those lines, definitely check this out if you're also looking for something kind of light under the eyes as well. So back to budget, one of my favorite cleansers, not just budget cleansers, but cleansers, is the CeraVe Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. This is fantastic. Even though it says that it is for normal to dry skin, I know folks that have combo or even more oily prone skin that like this cleanser. It does a great job of really cleansing the skin without stripping it. This is great as a second cleanse at nighttime or even in the morning. It's glycerin based, so I feel like it leaves a really nice texture on the skin. It also has hyaluronic acids and ceramides. So if you're someone that also struggles with a weakened skin barrier, maybe your post-procedure, this is an absolute necessity. It has a pump, which is my favorite. So another cleanser that has been a favorite of mine, but I haven't had it in rotation recently, is from DHC, and it's their Deep Cleansing Oil. It's one of the first that I've tried. It destroys makeup, and it feels lovely on the skin. It's lightweight. It just does a really great job of cutting through makeup and is a wonderful first cleanse at night. So I might be picking up one of those, and it also has a pump. You're kind of sensing a theme there. And they also have a really great CoQ10. I believe they call it a lotion, but it really is a toner. So if you're looking for a CoQ10 toner, something just really gentle with a big antioxidant boost, definitely check that one out as well. So one of my favorite sheet mask brands is Karuna. This one is their Age Defying mask. I believe that their hydrating one is probably my favorite, but if you're looking to try their sheet masks, they do have a Karma kit that has 4 different varieties in there, so if you're not quite sure which one you would like, consider picking that one up, and then you could find a new favorite. Paula's Choice is one of my favorite skincare brands, and they are included in the sale. So I picked out 3 of my favorites from her line. This is my favorite SPF. It's my, I hate the word ride or die or holy grail. We have to figure out a new term. It's my all-time favorite. This is the Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This has a 13% zinc oxide, so this is physical based only. It has a tint, so it's not going to leave a white cast on your skin unless you do have a deeper skin tone. This is great under makeup. It doubles as a primer. It just has a lovely texture to the skin. I have been through, I don't know, 6, 7 of these. It's amazing. While it does say that it's for normal oily combination skin, I tend to be more normal to dry, and it is fantastic. Next up is the Resist 10% Niacinamide Booster. This is my second one of these. It took me about a year to go through my other one. I add a few drops into my serums, and I really feel like niacinamide has been absolutely pivotal in helping me to repair my skin barrier. It also helped to lessen the appearance of pores and has helped me with my hyperpigmentation as well. And I just picked up a backup of my Resist Omega Plus Complex Serum. This says it's a serum, but it really is more of a moisturizer, and I also feel that in addition to the niacinamide booster, this has also helped me with my barrier. Both products together, I feel I really noticed a difference in my skin within 2 to 3 weeks, which I think is pretty incredible. It just leaves my skin feeling super soft. It calms inflammation. I feel like this is kind of like a vitamin for my skin. So another product that I've had on my radar is from Rejuve. This is their flavonoid complex, and I was lucky enough to have this sent to me, and I am super excited. This product I've heard talked about over and over again from Nara Joy. If you are not following her on YouTube, after you watch this video, head over to her channel and check her out. She is an industry expert. She is an esthetician with decades of experience, and I mean, just look at her skin. She's absolutely gorgeous. And she is constantly talking about this product for a variety of skin types. And she talks about how strengthening this is to the skin. But in reading the description on the website about this product, it helps to lessen the appearance of blood vessels in the face. It helps with inflammation and sensitivity. So I'm like, sign me up for this. So I tried this for the first time last night. I took my friend Liz Alaska's advice and I combined it with the Jordan Samuel Skin Hydrate, and this was a really nice combination. This is a little bit thick and it is dark. I've heard that it can stain your pillowcases, so definitely keep that in mind, but I'm super excited about introducing this into my nighttime skincare routine. And this is a brand that I haven't really heard many people talk about, I mean, really other than Nair Joy. So I'm excited about maybe exploring more from this, especially since someone with so much experience talks so highly about it. So we will see how this goes, and maybe I will add a few more things into my routine. So a tried and true skincare product that has been in my routine for several years is from the brand Replenex, which I don't hear talked about nearly enough. This is a brand that is based on green tea polyphenols, and this also has niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides, and it's the enriched nighttime biotherapy. They have two different nighttime creams. One is just the regular nighttime biotherapy, but this one is the enriched one. I believe that this one doesn't have fragrance in it. And it has my favorite packaging for a jar. It's the airless pump. And I have been through, gosh, I don't even know, maybe 4 of these. It's so moisturizing to the skin. If you are looking for something a little bit heavier as we move into the cooler months, consider picking this up. I was using this after IPL and microneedling both day and night, so even though it is classified as a nighttime moisturizer, I was using it in the mornings, and it was just really soothing and moisturizing to the skin. I think it layers over pretty much any other product beautifully. This will always be in my rotation. I can't say enough good things about this. So I've been sleeping on either silk or satin pillowcases for a few years now. I really feel like it's helped me with both my skin as well as my hair, and I've heard that slip makes the best. Of course, the price tag has been a little bit of a deterrent for me, trying to convince my husband that I need to spend, on a pillowcase has not been easy, but with a sale like this, I might be able to finally convince him. If you have tried the silk pillowcases or another brand of pillowcases, definitely let me know in the comments below, because I'm always looking for great ones, and I'd rather invest a little bit more in something that's made a little bit better and maybe have it last longer. So if you've tried this and have had good benefits, definitely let me know. This is something that I may pick up in the sale. Tula is another skincare brand that I've been enjoying using some of their products. I left the replenishing cleansing oil in the shower on accident, but I do have the advanced neck cream with probiotic technology here. This has required a little bit more effort to massage it into my skin, but I think that the massaging effort does also help me with the skin on my neck. I've noticed in the past couple years, especially this last year, this lovely line here, otherwise known as CASHBACK, with all of the, downward neck movements that we do while we're on our phones and laptops, is kind of bound to happen. So I've been integrating this into my routine. I'm not quite sure that I'm really seeing the benefits of a separate product for my neck. We'll see. I typically will use any product that's not working on my face, on my neck and décolleté all the way down. So jury's still out, but I am enjoying using this, and the cleansing oil has also been great at destroying makeup as well. So I'm a huge fan of Jo Malone fragrances, but before I was a Jo Malone fan, I was a Toga girl. I love the Toga fragrances. They're so beautiful. I feel like these are really timeless yet unique fragrances, and my favorite is Amelia. Oh my gosh, you guys, that smells so good. At first, it's not first glance, at first sniff, you smell like the sharp citrus clementine note, but it also has fig, which I really like fig fragrances, geranium to kind of round it out. It's really nice. It smells unique and special. I can wear this to work. I spray a little bit of it in my hair so that the scent kind of follows me a little bit. I've had patients' families comment on this, that it's nice but soft, and I find that it also lasts all day and it looks really beautiful on my vanity. Toga does have a good with purchase as of the time that I'm making this video. With $25 purchase, you can get a free candle. I'm not sure how big the candle is, but it's a free candle. And I forgot to mention that Paula's Choice also does have a gift with purchase. With $50 purchase, you do get a free full-size body cream. I think it's like a $19 value. I'm a big fan of these fragrances, and if you're looking for a new fragrance, especially as we enter into a new season, definitely consider checking out the Toka ones. I did order this one, Scent Unsmelled, like sight unseen, scent unsmelled, and I absolutely love this. So for hair care, I mentioned my blow dryer, but I could not do this video without talking about my hair towels. Yes, my hair towels. Not a hair treatment, not a hair oil, not a shampoo and conditioner, but a hair turban. I was introduced to the Aquis hair towels, I want to say about a year ago. I'm always on the hunt for things to help maintain the health and integrity of my hair, especially since I heat style, and this is an absolute necessity for me. I find that the microfiber towels help to pull out water from my hair to help dry it quicker, but these don't create frizz. If you're careful with putting your hair up in this, it's not going to tug and pull, and I found that that was the case with other towels. And I have arthritis in my neck, and so having even like a regular bath towel up on top of my head was really putting strain on my neck. So this has been great. I'm able to secure it in place. It's got this cute little button that goes kind of at the back of the head. And I was looking at Dermstore's website, and there's a really cute one. It's gray and white and it has like this little chevron print. Super cute. So I might pick that up. But also, even though this is a pricier hair towel, if you look at the price, I think these are like $30 or $40. This has lasted me forever, and it's as if this was brand new. I mean, I need to wash it, but these wash great. I will not be without these. So moving right on into makeup, a brand that I haven't heard many people talk about recently are the Artis brushes. I know that they kind of took social media by storm, and even though I'm not really seeing them as much, I have been intrigued by these brushes for so long. They just look absolutely beautiful. I'm a pretty loyal customer to IT Cosmetics for their brushes, but there's just something special about the face brushes with the little handles. So I may pick up one of those, not quite sure. We'll have to see on how much is in my basket by the time the sale's over. So this next product, I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you guys, but putting it all out there. This is my Current Beauty blender, and this is about as clean as it's getting, so I will probably be picking up a new one of these during the sale. I've tried a couple other beauty sponges, and this somehow seems to be the best. These are $15 or $20 normally, which is quite a bit for a makeup sponge, so if you can get it on sale for $15, now might be the time to do it. So one of my favorite brands for foundation is Cover FX. I don't really talk about these often, the custom cover drops. This is my third bottle, and I'm in the shade N30. I like to use this to change the color of foundations that may not be the right shade for me. I also like to add this to tinted moisturizers that I really like the texture of, like the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, just to give it a bit more coverage, and it just leaves a beautiful natural satin finish on the skin. And depending on how many drops you add to your products will give you the desired level of coverage. One of my favorite cheek products is from Kevyn Aucoin, which is a brand that's included in the sale, and this is the Neo Bronzer in Capri, which is described as a warm pink. I don't classify this as a bronzer. They say that it goes kind of from bronzer, blusher to highlighter, and I think this is probably just more of like a deeper blush to like a warm pinky bright blush, and then you've got your highlighter on that end. I think this is incredibly versatile. It leaves a beautiful, beautiful pink flush to the skin, and what I like about this is just as you see the gradient here, I'm able to create really beautiful blended cheek looks with this palette. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but if you can get this on sale, I think now is a great time to do it. And they just came out with 4 new Neo blushes. There's a few shades that I am looking at. I think one is out of stock. Hopefully it restocks by the time the sale is back. Or by the time the sale starts, and I believe the color that I'm looking at is Rose Cliff, but those are $38, so I might have to pick up one of those. I've really been into kind of like coral blushes lately, so we will see about that. And I've also used his sculpting powder on and off. I might pick up a full size on that. I do have a travel size right now, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful sculpting powder. The medium is just your perfect cool tone shadow contour shade. So if you are looking to pick up a new contour powder, his are fantastic. So I couldn't make this video without talking about Laura Geller, and the first product is probably my favorite of hers, and it is the Baked Blush and Brighten Blushes. This one is in Pink Buttercream. I picked this up about 1.5 years ago, and it's an absolute necessity in my makeup collection. It's a beautiful, neutral, muted baby pink, and it just has the most beautiful swirling of pigment. It gives a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful look to the cheeks. It was my absolute go-to favorite blush in the springtime, and I think it's also a timeless color. I also have travel sizes in Tropic Hues as well as Honeysuckle. There's a variety of shades, and if you really like the Hourglass blushes, but maybe they're out of your price range, definitely consider picking up one of these during the sale. I also really like her highlighters. One that I picked out of my collection is the color Ballerina. It's a really pretty rose gold shade. And this is one of those highlighters that you can apply subtly to the high points of the face, or you can go in a little bit heavier to create a much more dramatic effect. And my favorite lash primer is the Fortifying Lashes Eyelash Primer. This is amazing. This is one of my favorite products. It's one of my most repurchased products. This primer, it's black, so it's one of those primers you're not having to really work to cover up the white of the primer with your mascara. I can wear this on its own. It really helps to condition my lashes, and it really helps whatever mascara that I'm putting on over this to really perform that much better. So if I have a mascara that I'm wanting to use, I don't want to pitch it just yet, but it's not working on its own quite well, this is really great for me to put on under, and it helps that mascara perform that much better. And I was super excited to see this included in a little box from Dermstore. This is the iconic New York collection Uptown Chic eyeshadows. Beautiful 12-pan palette. Look at those, guys. I mean, those shades are right up my alley, and I think that these shades are really perfect for fall. And what I like about these is that they're different enough. You've got some satin, matte, and then more shimmery shades there. I think that there's enough difference among all the colors to where it's not going to create one kind of muted, blended look. I'm one of those folks that I can't take like a blue shadow and like a yellow shadow and somehow blend it all in and make it look great. I need shades that are somewhat in the same color family in order to be able to create different eye looks, and this gives me enough kind of differentiation among the colors to do just that, and they're in really wearable colors. I think it's a great neutral palette, and it's in those really perfect berry shades that are great for fall, so I'm excited to play around with these. I did apply them to my lids today just in a kind of natural way, so I think this is also one of those palettes that you can use for daytime, maybe something for the office, and then dress it up and amp it up a little bit more for nighttime. So one of my favorite mascaras, I have it on today, I reach for this over and over again, is from By Terry. I just picked up a backup. I was first introduced to this from Octoly. It's the By Terry Lash Expert. It has the twist brush. This is great because especially mornings where I don't have time to really be separating my lashes with the lash comb, this lifts and separates them. It also creates a really great lift and keeps them curled. I can work this in a few times to create a bit more volume, but I find it just checks most of the boxes for me. And a huge box is that it does not flake. So this is an absolute winner for me. Another lash product that I can't be without is Revitalash. I am nearing the end of this. This is my first tube, and I think this was like the 4 or 5 month supply, and it has lasted me like a solid 7 or 8 months. So if you balk a little bit at the price of these lash enhancing serums, just know for me personally, these last a lot more than they say. Now granted, I've only been through 1 tube so far, so I'm hoping that the same is true for my new tube that I just picked up. But if you're looking to increase the length, health, and thickness of your lashes, definitely consider getting one of these lash serums. These can be a bit pricey, so if this has been something that's been on your wish list, this sale might be a great opportunity to try. Alright guys, so that is it. That's a little bit about the sale. It will kick off on the 10th and run through the 19th. So if you've had some things that you've been wanting to pick up or you need to restock some of your favorites, now would be a great time to do that. But again, don't go crazy. I might pick up a few more things, so we will just see. If you have any recommendations, I would love to hear those in the comments below. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, consider giving me a like, and I would love to have you here on a regular basis. So consider hitting the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Thank you again for all the love and support, and I will see you guys all very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.